So, Flora Jansen is super into Frozen, apparently, because we get another cover from Frozen 2, this time, Into the Unknown. I'm X666X Iron Maiden, by the way. I usually start off with that, and I didn't. Another cover. I was kind of surprised to get another Frozen cover. But I'm kind of happy she's doing Into the Unknown. It's a good song. I enjoyed it. I've always been a big Disney fan. Frozen's one of my fiance's favorite series. I did quite enjoy the second Frozen more than the first one, mostly because it was a lot harder to get into the first one because Let It Go played like crazy on the radio for those couple of years when it came out, and it drove me insane. But that's a completely different story. Thankfully, my child is not born at that same time, so I don't have to listen to it that much at that time, because I would have killed myself probably. So, let's see how Flora does with Into the Unknown, which I have a certain feeling of how it's going to sound, just because at this point I'm familiar with what Flora can do. I have a feeling she's going to keep true to the feeling of the song, but she's going to really put forth some of her unique elements into there that we're used to hearing from her, just to mix it up. But I think she's going to do like the last one and keep very true to the original format, because I can't see her changing it up more than that. I just don't feel like that's something she would do, at least so far with all of her covers. So, let's get to it. It's going to be a rock version again, okay. She likes to make rock versions of these covers, which is nice.
I can hear you, but I won't. Some look for trouble, while others don't. There's 1,000 reasons I should go about my day and ignore your whispers, which I wish would go away.
Okay. I love that she's putting in that acting factor again, but she's looking around. Where's this, she's doing like the movie. Where is this coming from? This sound, this voice that's speaking, or I should say singing to me, but speaking to me is how they looked at it in the movie. I love it. And she sounds so far amazing. I love how it's a rock version, but she sounds really close to the original just with her voice. With just slight change-ups, like I said. So far, going right into what I was expecting. Besides the rock bit, I didn't think about that, but it makes sense that she turned into a rock version because she does that very often.
You're not a voice, you're just ringing in my ear. And if I hurt you, which I don't, I'm spoken for, I fear. Everyone I ever loved is here within these walls. I'm sorry, secrets hiding, but I'm blocking out your calls. I've had my adventure, I don't need something new. I'm afraid of what I'm risking if I follow you into the unknown. Into the unknown. Into the unknown.
Nailed it. I wasn't sure how much it was going to sound like the original when she got to that section. It sounds almost exactly identical, man. She nailed that part of the song. 100%. Yeah, I think I enjoy this cover more than the Let It Go one for sure. But I've always enjoyed Into the Unknown more than Let It Go ever since I've heard it. For me personally, anyway.
What do you want? 'Cause you've been keeping me awake. Are you here to distract me so I make a big mistake? Or are you someone out there who's a little bit like me? Who knows deep down I'm not where I'm meant to be? Every day's a little harder as I feel my power grow. Don't you know that part of me that loves to go into the unknown? Into the unknown, into the unknown.
change it up a little bit that time.
Are you out there? Do you know me? Do you feel me? Can you show me?
Did her own harmonies.
Where are you going? Don't leave me alone. How do I follow you into the unknown?
All right. Nailed it. Nailed it. I like that. She did her own harmonies too. I finally, like, really hearing it at the end, you could tell it was her doing her own harmonies with her, with herself there, and that's usually what she does anyway too, right? I haven't heard all of her covers because obviously I haven't listened to any of her other covers that I haven't done on the channel. I know there's a few others, but it was mostly songs that I wasn't familiar with. That's the only reason why I haven't done them. I don't know the originals. That's the only reason why we haven't touched some of those other songs. But let me see here. So I was curious. Okay, yeah, she does say though that her daughter was also requesting this, but apparently people flooded her request to do this song. But then, yeah, her daughter as well wanted. Okay, I was gonna say it's probably her daughter wanted to do some more Frozen, but apparently it was mostly the fans that were going crazy about it too and wanted to hear it. So that was that's cool to see. And as usual, at this point, it's basically the same stuff for me. You know, like I know I'm not the vocal coach guy. You know, that's not my specialty, and I know I'm basically just here, you know, saying how cool she sounds, but hopefully you guys still enjoy coming and checking out me anyway. I hope so. It's always fun to come and check it out. I do have to say, before we go though, the Frozen 2 definitely had the better music from both of the movies, in my opinion. I especially enjoyed the 80s sounding track with what's his name? I'm not into it as much as my fiance, but a blonde-haired guy that's with Elsa's sister. When he's in the woods, like singing, and has like that super 80s like rock feel to it. I can't remember the name of the track or anything like that, but I remember just being like, my fiance didn't like it that much, but it hit that 80s rock feel for me. I was like, oh, that's super cool that we have one in there like that kind of feel of song in there. So definitely had the better music, and I'll fight you over that one too. Definitely better than the first Frozen for music wise. And on that note, I'll leave you at that. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already to get notified when I drop new videos. And as always, you guys have a good one. And I'll catch you later.